A hotel in Quebec is suing a hotel patron who wrote a nasty review on TripAdvisor. So this man allegedly stayed at a Hotel Quebec, which is known as a very nice hotel, and he noticed that there were bed bugs on the bed. In fact, he took about 4 of the bed bugs and put them in a glass, went downstairs to concierge and showed it to them and said that obviously there's an issue here. Well, they offered him about $40 and accommodations for the evening at a different hotel. However, since it was 3 in the morning, he made the decision to just stay and rough it out, I guess, until the next day. And he moved to a different hotel the next day. He was also staying with his son. Well, afterwards, he wrote a nasty review on TripAdvisor, and the hotel lost a considerable amount of business. Well, they're unhappy about that, so they're suing for $95,000.
Look, wait a minute. People write reviews. Even if they're not right, sad day for you. That's just life. Now you're going to sue everybody that wrote a bad review? Well, that review I think cost me like $15,000, and now the one $115,000. And you're going to start suing everybody? That's mental. And I mean, if you listen to the guy's story, he seems to be clearly right on top.
Yeah, I mean, there were bed bugs. The only thing that makes him a little questionable is he made the decision to stay. Like, even if it was like 3 in the morning, I wouldn't care. I would get the hell out of there. But he made the decision to stay. He thought it was too inconvenient to move. But look, there were bed bugs there. You showed the bed bugs to the employees at the hotel. You had proof that it happened. So it's not like you're lying. You know what I mean? This isn't like, you know, defamation or anything like that.
He took picture, he took videos, he brought 4 bed bugs down to the clerk. Now they said that they couldn't reach the hotel's manager because it was the weekend, it was 3 in the morning obviously. So I'm sure the clerk was scared to make a decision either way, and he made the wrong decision. You should have gone out of your way to make sure that that person was taken care of. Well, that has consequences. Sad day for you. And you shouldn't have had the bed bugs, and you shouldn't have treated the guy like that. So now look, he goes, you know, and he was going around telling everybody in the lobby as he was leaving the next day, they got bed bugs, don't stay here. They got bed bugs, don't stay here. You know who would do that if I got really mad? Me.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that he did a great thing by telling other hotel patrons that they had bed bugs. First of all, bed bugs are very difficult to get rid of, right? If they get on your luggage, then all of a sudden you're bringing bed bugs to your own home, and they're really hard to get rid of. And remember, we've done stories about how they're basically like immune to anything that we use to get rid of them. New York has a huge problem with bed bugs right now. And look, his review wasn't even that bad. He was just drawing attention to a real issue that the hotel had. I want to read you guys just a little snippet of it. It's a long review, but here's the part that I think was like the harshest. He says, "Beware the bed bugs. If you are looking for a scratch-free night's sleep, stay elsewhere. You will be doing you and your loved ones a favor, trust me, and that's why the internet is a great tool."
If the hotel wins, the precedent it sets would be unbelievable. You'd have to shut down Yelp, TripAdvisor, every single thing that out there on the internet that reviews things. Because every bad review does potential financial damage to the business.
I just don't see how they would win. I mean, they were obviously in the wrong. They had bed bugs. It would be like us misreporting a story, and then someone writes a bad comment, and then other people read it and decide not to watch the show, and then we sue that guy for the bad comment. But we misreported the story.
But wait a minute, that's not such a bad idea. All right, no, it's absurd. Guilty, sorry, or the guy's not guilty. Not guilty. Okay, hotel, go away. Go sleep in your own bed bugs.